This is Robert Adams, your SCACS lobbyist, reporting to you from the State House lobby. It's the end of February. We are in the 7th week of this legislative session that has been kind of start and go for the first 7 weeks, with 2 snow delays in the last month that actually canceled 2 weeks of the session. But things are off to the races now, and it's been a busy year on some of our big issues. I'm going to start with SNAP first, since that's a big issue we've been focused on for the last year. The proposal first out of DHEC and then DSS has been planning to submit a waiver to the federal government to change the way SNAP is administered in South Carolina. We've had a development on that front with a bill introduced in the House. It's been referred to the 3M committee, and it would allow DSS to put forth a waiver such as the one that we have been concerned about and opposed to. And we'll be opposing that bill in the 3M committee during the rest of this session, and I look forward to working with you on that. The gas tax is another big issue we've been watching every year, but in particular the last few years. Senator Clary is again pushing that measure. I really do not expect that will come to pass this year based on conversations that I've had with House leadership, in particular with Ways and Means Chairman Brian White, and also the governor has made it clear that she would veto a tax increase on the gas tax this year. So in all likelihood, that'll be a bigger issue next year in 2015 when the 2014 elections are behind us. The other issue, tobacco stamping, that I want to touch on briefly. Attorney General Alan Wilson has been considering introducing a measure that would reinstate the tobacco revenue stamp here in South Carolina, which is something we have historically opposed. That introduction still may be forthcoming later this year, but I think in all likelihood, the way things are playing out, even if the bill is introduced, it will not be in time to get much traction in 2014. So we'll be looking at something that would be probably a bigger legislative issue next year. It is an election year here. Just a reminder, Governor Haley is up for re-election along with all the constitutional officers as well as House members. Right now she appears to be on track to be re-elected, and filing opens for House seats and all these other races next month, so it'll be interesting to watch that, and I'll update you on that with my next report. Finally, I want to remind you that SCACS Retail Day, our big day here at the State House, will be Thursday, April the 10th. We're going to have a legislative breakfast again in the Blott building. The one we had last year was a big success, and our legislative successes here at the State House and our agenda depend on your involvement, which has been tremendous over the years, and I'm sure it will be again this year. So mark your calendar if you haven't and make plans to be here, and we appreciate everything that you do to support our legislative agenda. Thanks.